Did you see that report about the vulnerability in Hugging Face's Transformers library?
Oh, really? Which kind of flaw are we talking about? Something related to data handling?
It goes deeper than just data. Apparently, a seemingly routine model load can execute arbitrary attacker code.
Wait, so simply loading a pre-trained model could compromise the system entirely? That sounds incredibly serious.
Exactly. The flaw is in how it handles certain serialization formats when loading the configuration or weights.
Does this mean any Hugging Face project utilizing that library version is immediately at risk, regardless of how secure their internal network is?
Potentially, yes. It's a supply chain type vulnerability because the malicious code doesn't need to be run by the user. It's triggered by the loading process itself.
That changes the security profile completely. Are we talking about an exploit that bypasses standard sandboxing measures?
Based on what I read, yes. It seems designed to execute within the runtime environment of the application loading the model.
So, if a malicious actor uploads a poisoned or modified model file, they could gain remote execution capabilities?
Precisely. The attacker controls the serialized structure that the library mistakenly trusts during instantiation.
This is far more critical than typical input validation failures because it targets foundational system trust. What exactly needs updating to patch this?
They need to update to specific versions and implement stricter checks on the loading process, particularly regarding format parsing.
But why would such a fundamental mechanism fail? Was the vulnerability due to insufficient type checking or something more structural?
It appears to be related to trusting the content of serialized object graphs without proper validation of execution context.
The core issue seems to be treating model artifacts, which are supposed to just contain weights and parameters, as fully trusted executable code structures.
That's a perfect way to put it. It's an assumption that created the enormous attack surface.
Given this flaw, how should researchers or industry professionals reconsider the security of open-source AI infrastructure?
We need to assume that any external model artifact is potentially hostile until rigorously validated and loaded in the most restricted environment possible.
So it's not enough just to check the API endpoints. We have to verify the integrity of the artifacts themselves before they are even processed by the library.
Exactly. It forces a complete rethinking of how model provenance and deserialization are handled across the entire AI lifecycle. Ultimately, this highlights that the security perimeter isn't just around the code running the models. It has to encompass the data defining the models too.